This has well and truly made my blood boil. I can't believe it. The charges against Mason Greenwood, cue surprise, have been dropped. It's a miracle. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And there's no question of doubt in my mind that he's got away with it. There's audio footage of him saying what he said to his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend or what have you, significant other. And she shown people the bruises. Unless you're trying to tell me she did that to herself, because that seems to be the way that it's now going. I mean, love is blind, as they say. You know, when Maguire did what he did in Greece, bribing a police officer saying, "Do you know who I am?" I made a cock and bull story that wouldn't look out of place on Jack fucking Nori. He got an interview with the fucking BBC, like Mashima Begum has got a fucking 10-part podcast with the fucking BBC, even though she's a horrible woman, right? And she went to Syria, right? And she thinks she can walk back into public life in Britain. And the BBC giving a recommendation. I think that's a disgrace. I really do. But it's the world we live in. You know? The punishment should fit the crime. Alex Belfield got 5.5 fucking years for not going near anybody and having a few, you know, choice words to say to his victims, quote unquote, online. And he should, I know he did it himself because, you know, he didn't want a lawyer. So basically he put himself in prison. If he had a lawyer, he would have probably got a suspended sentence or only a year in prison. But it's a first offence anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's annoying as well. But I got a bad feeling that the club are going to welcome back Greenwood with open arms. Although I've heard someone say that he's not on the wood yet because he still has to explain the video and other things to Manchester United Football Club. And don't forget, Man United Football Club paying his wages while he was, you know, on bail, by the way. And let's not forget as well, he broke his bail conditions. And do you know why? One of the reasons that he's got away with it in my eyes, insert privilege. I think you know what I'm talking about there. And also because he can get the best lawyers that money can buy. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I think it's a disgrace. I think the legal system needs ripping up and starting again. Because it's not fit for purpose. When those folks took down the statue in Bristol, they went to court and they didn't get any punishment. And I've always said, you've got to have one of those kind of faces in life. If you've got one of those kind of faces, you get away with things. You get what you get. Okay? As you can tell from my demeanour, I'm fuming. You know? I'm sure the far top Reds will go, "Oh, it's been dropped. Let's bring him back to the bosom of the Manchester United family." That's what's going to happen now. You just watch. Without seeing the reaction online, I know that's exactly the case. I'm disgusted. I really am. You know, Partey, right? You know, fans mocking him, right? Saying that, you know, that he still did what he did. So what I'm still saying, if they're saying that, I'm saying it about Greenwood. He still did what he did. I don't know why you say, "Oh yeah, I'm dropping the charges, it's okay." And he broke his bail conditions. I'm really fuming. In this day and age, if you do something bad, you get rewarded. You know, they say, don't they, whoever they are, that the good die young. And the bad people don't. They don't. You know? And it's another kick of the teeth from the British public, right, who don't do anything wrong, right, keep their powder dry, right, don't do anything, don't say anything controversial, right, and don't commit crimes. Because I have a moral compass. Others do not. And he should never play for this club again. I'm being serious, he shouldn't. But I got a bad feeling he will. And that for me is excruciatingly annoying. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say.